Today we're gonna talk pistol, or pretty much all the pistol that we have available for you guys to check out. All right, guys, been a beautiful week over here. Last week we talked about all the air system, went over all the different options you can have for your marker, TMC, T15, 468, the Blizzard, the Bolt, the Vortex, pretty much all the different markers out there for you guys. Last week cover all the air system, went about to talk about different air stock that you guys get and different options you can get for your butt stock and everything. So this week, you guys have any question regarding air system on your rifle, let me know. I can cover that for you as well. If not, we're just gonna talk about pistol. Lots of different options you can get for your pistol as far as 50 caliber, 43 caliber. I have one or two options for the 68 caliber only. So you want to have any question on that too, we'll cover that as well. Kevin, good to see you. Benjamin, good to see you. A little bit of late show today. We got a little bit of a big production going on, trying to get everything out for you guys. So let me know if you need anything. CJ, good to see you. Creeper, good to see you. Marius, good to see you too. So this coming week, it's gonna be pretty awesome. There's an event up north at Hollywood Paintball Park. That's the ODSC's doing it. The 1911, 9/11, sorry, the 9/11 charity paintball event. They do it every year, so you guys want to head up to that event. They're up north. Still have not able to clear my schedule yet. If it can make it up north, I'm not really exact sure what day, Saturday or Sunday or both, but it's happening this coming weekend. I'm trying to clear up my schedule so I can head up there for a little bit. But you guys want to play the McFit event? It's up north at Hollywood Paintball Park. ODSC, we're running it. And I'll let you guys know. I'll post on the site if I'll be out there. But right now, my schedule is currently not available for me there yet. But I'm trying to push it to get it open. Tuna, good to see you guys. All right, let's talk. Justin, good to see you. Let's talk about pistol. Pistol has been one of those things that everybody want to get, even if they don't use it. Great, absolutely wonderful little piece for you guys to use in your event as a backup, as a primary, but it's great for training, for law enforcement training, military training, for security training, and of course, firearms training. How to handle the firearms, how to not just basically what to do, what not to do, how to handle it safely. That's one of the most important aspect about handling firearms, right? So the first one, I guess you know already. Rodan, good to see you. Ah, I'm working on that right now. My schedule still have not cleared up yet for Saturday. As soon as I get to clear my schedule up, I'll post it and I'll be out there. It's gonna be a 1 day event, I think. So it's easier for me to head down south to the giant paintball park down here. It's a close drive. It's only about 34 minutes from me, but up north about double that distance, about an hour and a half, 1.5 hours heading up north. Like I said, I'm still trying to clear my schedule up so I can head up north. Um, but yeah, I'll get you guys on that as far as able to head up there. Vincent, good to see you. All right, so let's talk about pistol. Pistol has been those little things where we want to have them because they're cool. It's a really cool factor. Plus, it is something that you can use in event like training and so on. So first of all, pistol. This is the one of the unit that we have. This is the PPQ .43 caliber pistol, moving slide. So the slide actually reciprocate as you fire off the unit right there. Of course, when pretty much every slide action pistol, when the magazine is empty, it'll lock itself up, so give you that breech opening at the same time, like you have ammo. So it's really great when you have a moving slide. Magazine though, I like that the fact that these are a little bit different from the RAM. A lot of people kind of like uh, refrain or kind of stop themselves from getting one of these. They're thinking that it kind of like the old RAM, the real action marker made by APS. The that system, they put the valve and all the CO2, all the component inside a frame, which means that if the unit fail, leak, or any problem, you have to take the whole thing apart and to service it. Regulator and a whole shebang. On this unit right here, the frame, it only houses the slide, the moving slide, and the hammer itself. Other than that, so you can see the hammer hitting it. and the hammer strike onto this magazine valve, and that's what opening it and allow it to cycle functioning. That means that if this is kind of the heart of the unit right here, so if it fails, you can just swap out another magazine and keep going. You don't have to get stuck with the unit that's failed. Of course, we talk about pneumatic valve leaks, O-ring gets deteriorated. All sort of situation can cause the unit to fail, but when it does, at least you're not down all the way. You still can just swap the magazine off and go. Service wise, oh, this is almost too easy. There's one little screw on the back right here. You take the little cover off, and then there is a flathead in there. You just kind of roll to take it out. Um, super simple. Anyone that know how to work with a screwdriver will able to take care of this. Just kind of unscrew it out, lube, clean, replace whatever O-ring that needs to be replaced, and that you're done, and just in the magazine. Nowhere else in the pneumatic system that you have to work with this. Like I said, this is just a moving part, all mechanical. You can take it out, lube, replace where you need to replace, and it's all visual. You don't have to kind of figure it out where it is at. It's pretty self-explanatory. Usually, I call it R&R, remove and assemble, and then visual inspection to see what's going on. As far as this goes, they do have two versions of the magazine though. This is the version that you have to pre punctured. So the way it works is that you have a little slide at the bottom right here that engage the screw, and as you turn in the screw, it will let you push the cylinder up toward the chamber, and then that puncture cylinder. And you know what I love about this too is the ability that they put the tool for the cylinder on the back cover here. So you pop the back cover off, and then you can go and slide this little magazine pad and just engage and disengage the cylinder from there. Of course, a lot of people do lose this cover, and we do have them available. And this magazine, though, we do have a kit they call service kit. It runs, I think, $20, something like $20-$30 for the kit, and it lets you pretty much service the entire magazine. And one thing to keep in mind, though, I always tell people that when you do a magazine reload, of course, you want to hold the unit like you're going to fire, and then put your magazine in. Don't go and kind of hold loose on it. When you stick your magazine in, the back right here might pop open. That's where you lose your tool or grip cover. So grab it like you're gonna shoot it, use it, and then just put it in, slap it in. Like I said, these are great for training. Teach kids how to handle firearms properly, so they not be afraid of it. When they see something happening, they kind of visualize, assess the situation, find a good making good decision when situation occur. We don't want it to happen, and it should never happen. When it does, just have the ability and the knowledge to make decision, see what's going on, understand the situation, find cover, and be safe, rather than just see someone holding firearms just kind of freaked out, and not able to handle the situation properly. Well, of course, it happens, but it shouldn't happen. But when it does, you gotta have some sort of knowledge to able to handle yourself. All right, guys. So that on the PPQ. Any plan to make a 54 back pistol? At the moment, we're not doing much yet, but as you watch the show forward, you can see that there are a couple different options of pistol coming out, and then you can see that you might have something that out there for you. All right, so the next one with the moving slide, the Smith & Wesson M&P. This one is not out yet, but it does come out in October. We're looking about late October to start getting this out for you guys. So Ronald, good to see you. So right here, magazine same. The magazine on the M&P and the PPQ are not compatible, guys. So a lot of people ask me about it. It's completely not compatible. This one work a little bit differently. This one you kind of have to the tool, it's separate, so it's not a back cover. The back cover is interchangeable, so you can replace the back cover. You can pop this out. They come different sizes, so it depends on the grip size that you have. You can switch them out based on your grip size. But the nice thing about it, it's super comfortable because you're able to get the right fit for your hand. They, like I said, again, they come with two different versions that come with, but there is an option for the quick puncture. So the quick puncture version is when you put the cylinder in, but not pre-punctured. You put into your pistol when you're ready. You slap or push the little button at the bottom that will engage the cylinder, and then will pressurize, and then you can ready to go. Same thing, moving slide back and forth. Air, of course, everything pneumatic system only inside the magazine, not inside the pistol. Like I said, you guys have those old Ram pistol, all the valve, everything is inside the pistol grip. It's horrible. Every time into service, you have to literally take the entire thing apart, and they have so many tiny intricate parts that it's nearly impossible to assemble. I mean, I have a hard time put it back together, and kind of sometimes you just lose that tiny little spring, torsion spring, little coil spring, and then you end up just sitting there and look at the darn thing and become paperweight. So I understand you guys, but I'm glad that these are available. Another option, so you don't have to use this mainly for paintball, but you can have different uses for it, target practice, and at the same time you can use different mechanism on as well. Like a lot of option for that. All right, so these are the 2.43 caliber version that's available. The PPQ, Walther PPQ, and this is the M&P, Smith & Wesson M&P. So if you have a real M&P holster, yes, this will fit. It's truly almost 100% one-to-one scale. So you have one, it's definitely get one. All right, next one. You guys seen this one already. This is the .5 so 50 caliber revolver, CO2 inside pistol grip. You have cylinder here. The nice thing about this version is $99. So for $100 and come with 5 of these cylinders. Each cylinders hold 6 rounds. So 50 caliber, really nice. I mean, you can't really go wrong with something like this. Really great for backup. As far as you guys using a secondary, I love the size because you can put on your chest rig right here. You have a little holster. You can pull it out, and then you can go and then do your action. Or if you want to use your thigh rigs or your hip, your chest, abdominal, you just pull it out, or your belt too, or your thigh rig. So it depends on where you set it up. It's absolutely fits nicely because of the geometry and the size that it is. So okay, back to this little guy right here. So this one has rail on the top, so you can put a little optic on the top here, give you a little more option. Rail at the bottom here too, so you can have optics, sight, flashlight, whatever you have. These are more for a lot of people use this for home defense or self-defense, or whichever that they use. The reason is that it comes pre with a cylinder at the, pre-puncture, quick piercing feature at the bottom here. So what you do is you put, oh, this is a little tight here. Can't take it off. Need a tool to take this off. So it come off, and you have a cylinder at the bottom here, which, hey, let me see if I can have use this curver on this one. Right here. That's the same size. Very nice. All right, so right here, you take this out. There's a cylinder. There's no cylinder. Okay, so you put this one, empty one. All right, so you put your cylinder, 12-gram cylinder, inside the chamber, and then you put your puncture adapter. You leave it inside the unit. Of course, loaded and not loaded, depends on you, but the cylinder will not be, there's no pressure in here at all. Once you're ready to use it, you depress this right here, that will puncture the cylinder, and then the chamber will pressurize and you're ready to go. So it pretty much a unit that you can use when you need it, because the air is not being pressured until you're ready to use it. When open stuff, not yet, buddy. We're gonna need a little more time to do that. We just got off from the moving, still trying to organize and move things around. So we're almost there though. Okay, the next one I'm gonna show you guys is this other one here. This is the HDP 50, now the 50 caliber version. This one right here is a little bit different from the 50 cal. This one shoots with 50 caliber, and there's no magazine, but you load your round at the bottom here. So there's a little spring. You pull this little slide back, and then you just load your round in. The whole 6 rounds. Drop that in, and then there's no moving slide. And then you have really nice fiber optic sights right there, kind of glowing green fiber optic sights. really awesome setup right here. 50 cal, same operation. Give you the cylinder at the bottom right here, puncture, and then you just gonna go and shoot. I think once it's released, we're looking about December to have this out. It run like about $100 as well. So when you guys get this, absolutely great secondary or a home defense or self defense, whichever you want to use it for. Great on 50 calibers and setup. All right, so those are the 43 and the 50 caliber pistol that's available for you. If you look into a TiPX pistol, this is the TiPX pistol that out there right now. You guys look into this. This right here runs roughly about $250, a little bit higher end. It's a little bit bigger. It shoots 68 caliber. There are other options out there, but these are the one we have available on the site for you. Compared to the 43 caliber, you can see it's huge. It's about 34% in size. It's great for paintball, but as far as like training wise, it's not the best option for training. The size, the grip, the functionality, the smoothing slides, not altogether there. So something like this is it's just ideal for games. And if you have something like this, we do have a kit that lets you make your TiPX pistol into the submachine gun. This we have this. This is called a CMP 18. It let you convert your TiPX into this. So basically, you just have a body and then buttstock, and you just drop on top of your pistol, and you get to go. So it has a folding buttstock, just like that. So you want to play it like a short game, you still use a 12 gram right there. Your tank, whatever you want to put in, you're still going to shoot. When you're ready to use it, you pop this open, boom, and then you can just turn yourself like a machine pistol. You can expand this out onto a longer magazine, or if you want to, you can use a box mag on this too. So you can have like a 2-in-1. If you want to use a short game pistol, you can, or you can put a box mag in there and you just kind of go shoot on that. So it's a really nice setup. All right, get any question, comment on that, just let me know. I'll be able to address it. When MCS coming out with a 6 caliber pistol, we're waiting for our shape projectile to be out, mature before we're able to get that, because right now we're kind of focused on getting the shape projectile first. We got a budget little project we want to finish it first before we get back to the pistol. We made samples, so we shot it. It's just not ready. We just need more time, more resources, more funds to actually put back into that project and get it done. Right now, we're just kind of focused on getting more accessories, giving players more options, grow the sport, and then from there we push forward. Marius, good to see you from Greenland. Good to see you, buddy. Miles, good to see you. Frank, good to see you. So as far as that goes, the option for pistols out there right now, you can have the T8.1. I don't know if it's still to make anymore, but a T8, 8.1, and then you have the FSC, which a lot of people kind of think the not a best option because of the air system that it has. You have a $50 magazine, plus it's short. It's not that function as well. I recommend that if you guys gonna go, pull up your ask me which pistol they get. There are a lot of options out there, but I always reference back to the TiPX. To me, it works well. It's easy to service and repair. There's a lot of support out there. If you go to any paintball store, most field will have it. Supports. It's Tippmann been around for a long time, and their network and their warranty service is, like I said, you go to any paintball store, there's someone that knows how to work on these things, and part and everything is available for you guys to get help. Plus, what I love about this unit too is that on your first pull, the CO2 cylinder will get punctured. So most of the gun out there, what happens is you have to pre-pressurize the cylinders, like the PPQ is just working the same manner. You have to puncture the cylinder and then load it up. In other words, that this unit right here is all pressurized and ready to go. On the TiPX, it doesn't do that. It's kind of like the revolver. You have to manually depress this to puncture the cylinder. It's a secondary process, which is okay, but TiPX actually made it where you don't have to do a secondary process. As you pull the trigger the first time, that first pull will puncture cylinder. So right now, if say you have the cylinder, you pull the trigger, puncture cylinder, you let it go, and then on the second pull, that's when you fire your first shot. So keep that in mind when you use your TiPX pistol. Of course, there is the option. Skylar, good to see you. I just bought the real version of Smith & Wesson. Okay, so on this version, you also can use a remote line too. So when you do use remote line, then you are kind of don't have to use the choke ram. Keep in mind, you still have to put a choke ram in the valve assembly to keep the valve sealed. So a lot of people don't know that. They take the choke ram out, remote line in, and they start airing it up. The whole thing just kind of blasts all the air and it may cause a situation there. So remember, if you are going to use remote line, keep the cylinder inside the chamber when you do that. All right. Otherwise, what happens is going on is you're gonna lose that ability to drop the cylinder in there, and then you're not having to um, uh, run all the air, and you lose your air when you do that. All right. Any question on that? Let me know, guys. There's a lot of information. I could cover what I have. I know that you guys are gonna say, well, there's a lot of other pistol out there, like um, the what's it called? The one that has the magazine on the top. We used to have one, a T6 pistol. There are some that made by GI. I forgot what they call. They've sold much of them, but they're mostly the top feeding pistols. They're not really the bottom feeding pistols, so I wouldn't want to cover them. They're beside they're a little bit bulky in my opinion. The best one right now, like I said, the TiPX probably the way to go if you want to get a 68 caliber version. And then you have a variety of 43 caliber version. You want something small, compact, and able to use for training. Um, and then if you want to target practice and so on, it's really great. I love that it's also have a real good kick too. It's not like a real kick on the pistol firearms, but pretty close enough to kind of give you that feel and feedback. So that way, when you teach the kids and the ladies, that they can um, replicate that feel that they should be getting. All right, any question? Let me know, guys. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I have for this week. Hopefully, things gonna moving quickly, so I can get more of the stuff coming for you guys. Been a real busy week here. We're working really hard right now to get the lobby and the store all set up so we can have you guys start coming in. A lot of people been asking me when I go to event when your store can be ready. It's been a crazy move for us from NorCal to SoCal. It's been almost a year now since we started, but we're getting close. But the nice thing about it, we are able to get orders out. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, 468 are back now. So a lot of people been asking for 468. It was gone for almost 6 months. Now we just got it back. So you guys needed 468. They are available, and we are shipping them out now. So get them before we run out again, because we built these here in house. You guys don't forget that our guns, we built them here on location. So when you place an order, it takes us about a day for us to build. We can speed up the process a little bit. If you need a gun, say by tomorrow, we might able to prioritize for you and get it out for you. But keep in mind, we do build here on order. You place the order, that's when we built them, and then we test them, QC them, make it pass, making sure that it works great before we ship them out. So hopefully, keep that in mind when you're able to do that. All right, so a lot of people have been asking too when the Blizzard kit and the Blizzard particularly conversion kit, when are those coming out? They're coming back hopefully next week. We've been cranking them out. There's so many things to do. And the Hurricane, the production kind of halt at the moment. With the machine that we use to make them, that's down at the moment, so we have to get it fixed before they go back into production again. But other than that, things are still moving forward. Again, I guess you need something specific and you need help with something urgent, let us know so that way we can get on that for you. All right, holster for two. Mostly, I would recommend getting like a nylon holster. We have large nylon holster on the website that you can get, and they're pretty much compatible with any large pistols like TiPX. These right here probably use the smaller holster, more the um, most small arms holsters. So if you want to get something like this, it's also available for you too. But get a nylon version. Nylon version is more flexible. It's not specific to one model. If you're getting Kydex holster, they only have one model or a few, but generally they fit just certain dimension. If you get a nylon version, anything that has it's a small or large size, then it will go in there rather than try and get a specific size. All right, I guess any question, go ahead and let me know. I will able to answer for you. Let me see if I have anything. Okay, so a couple things going on right here. One, let me put this up and then let me talk about a little bit. So a lot of people been asking about AK-47. AK-47 been around for a long time. So you guys have any question on AK-47? I have these right here available for you guys, but they're the kits. A lot of people been asking about when AK-47 available. Right now we have the Vortex available for you guys, which on the site you can order right away. And we have two versions. We have the AK-47 version, and also we have the Krinkhoff version. So the Krinkhoff version is a little bit smaller. The handguard a little bit shorter. It's about 6 inches handguard, and the barrel is about 9 inches. So it's a little bit shorter than the standard version. But either that, you will have the option to get AK-47. As far as the Vortex version goes, the Blizzard version, the Blizzard AK-47, you can see that you can get the kit for it. We have the kit for it right now that you can get, which available for you, but you have to build yourself, which it's kind of cool. You can get the barrel kit, the sight for it, the buttstock, and I love that the fact you can do the pistol grip that has also the wood. These parts are made of real wood, and they're the handguard and buttstock are made from real AK-47 parts. So it is one of those things where it's pretty cool as far as having the ability to use those AK kits. There's not much. A lot of people been saying about they don't like the air hose at the bottom, but right now that's all available right now. So hopefully in the future we can get more AK-47 option there. A lot of people been looking for a better option for that, but it's kind of hard to make AK with real wood and given the option that's available right there. Tornado AK-47 though, there are a couple different options right there for you guys, but they it is built from the X7 Classics. So if you guys have any X7 Classics, or you go out there as far as having the ability to call get one of those those markers, and then get a tornado kit, and then you can build yourself a AK-47 off of that tornado conversion kit. And don't forget that it uses X7 accessories. Okay, so you have any accessory for the X7 Classic, it is compatible. Any handguard, buttstock, anything that you have for the X7 Classic will be compatible. Phenom, a lot of people ask about that. The Phenom's also available too, as far as the X7 Classic. Most furniture, attachment, handguard, buttstock, and sight rail, and so on are compatible Phenom. They're kind of interchangeable. When Tippmann kind of built this thing, I think they kind of name it a little confusing for a lot of people. Wish they kind of give a whole new name rather than just one name. So kind of X7 and then X7 Phenom. Two different unit, two different platform in a way, share the front and the rear attachment, but two completely different platforms. So I think that's where the confusion went. I wish that they name it differently. I think it will be better for us to differentiate the difference. So X7, and then now we have to call X7 Phenom. So we'll just call it X7 and then the Phenom. Um, so there's that. So again, don't forget that they are compatible. So Hurricane, they are compatible too. So you guys have an MKP, MK7, the Tacmo MKP, MK7, Tacmo Hurricane. They are compatible with Tippmann X7 Classic and Tippmann X7 Phenom. So the furnitures are compatible, handguard, buttstock, sight, all that are compatible. We're not talking about interior, which is the valve assembly. They're not compatible. The Tornado, though, the magazine well is integrated onto the body, so it does have that rock and lock magazine option for you. So unlike the other version, you kind of push up straight with the Tornado, we kind of integrated in there, so it's kind of nice to have that as well. All right, any question on that? You guys go ahead and let me know. I will answer that for you. Next one is this is the release that's coming up. So you guys, we post this the other day, which you guys can see that this is the option for you. This coming up pretty soon here. The shotgun. A lot of people ask about that. Shotgun will be coming out this month. I know people been pre-ordering them since February, January. I'm sorry that takes longer, but they finally finished up the production and it is on the way. I'm looking at September 20th to start shipping out for you guys. I know you guys been waiting, but if you need them early, Corey, good to see you. You guys need them next weekend. What's not? It's not going to be available until September 20th. That's when we'll start shipping. I know you guys been waiting for them. Sorry, but it is one of those projects that it does. We have to jump a lot of hurdles for the factory to get out. And these are TE4s, made by TE4s. So we're getting them for you guys to in, and so we're gonna get out for you. All right, Smith & Wesson .43 caliber pistol. A lot of posts been putting on for it, and some people already pre-ordered. Like I said, I went over it earlier. Late October is when they come out. So you have any other thing on that, let me know as well. I gotta say, it is an awesome pistol that's coming out. Some great product come out for us to enjoy. So also made by TE4. Hopefully you guys can get one of those in your hands and enjoy it, because you know what, I've been shooting quite a bit and it's been really fun shooting it. All right, guys, any question on that, let me know. I'm gonna push this down, push this up, just recover a little here on 468, right? You guys been asking about that. 468 are available now. I covered it earlier, but a lot of people been asking about it. Been crazy busy. We finally get a big batch of PTR out for a lot of for military. So now we're back on building more 468 for you guys. So 468 have a couple new upgrades for it. So you guys are getting 468. You are getting the new Gen 2 valve. You're getting the new Gen 2 Javelin bolt. You also get the extended magazine release. Extended magazine weld. So that also comes standard now on the 2019 468. So a couple of standard features coming out. Bunch of accessories you can get for it. Pretty much you can build like any way you want them. So any question, that let me know as well. I will kind of answer on that for you guys. All right, guys. Let's see here. Gonna take this down and then let's see what you guys have. Right. Any question on that, guys? Good to see you, Corey. Hopefully that Tornado kit turned out great for you guys. You can enjoy it. Let me know, and then I'll wrap it up for you guys. All right. HTP, yeah. This pistol right here, the HDP 50, Julio, we're looking at about December for this HDP 50 to come out. It is really good. I gotta say, very little moving parts on this pistol. It runs like about $100 as well, $99. It's pretty much the same price as the revolver. Revolver has been a wonderful thing too. Been great on that. So with this little guy right here, what you get is just seal 2, remove seal 2, plug it in, and then all you have to do is just drop the balls right here in the back right there. Just drop the round in, lock it back, just drop it in, drop this forward. That spring will push the projectile forward, and then that's it. You just shoot and go. Oh boy. The 468, right? It's run 5. I think believe right now is 560 or 589, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Around 589 for it, and then you can get like this one doesn't have the extended magazine well, but all the new 2019 468. So if you order 468, it will come with extended magazine well. Basically, just easy for to insert. This one has a shallow insert, so a lot of people they're not familiar with handling it. they kind of miss it, so they doesn't really full align very well. So then people kind of have a hard time pulling it in. But all the new 2019 will come with extended magazine release for you guys. Did you see my new sniper? I have not seen your sniper, Javier. If you want to, you can post it here. If not, I'll hop on the show and I'll check it out. All right. So any question, guys, go ahead and put it away. If not, I'm going to end the show. And I'll catch you guys next week because we have some really nice stuff coming in. I got some new project for you guys that I can't really show you until it's almost done or ready to be shipped. People ask me if you come to the shop, I can show to you. But as far as showing online or in a live show, people ask me all kind of questions, and then sometimes get delayed a little bit, and people kind of hound me on for it. So I kind of learned that to show stuff when a few months away from release or I have a pretty solid date, then I'll show you guys. But I have some really, really exciting new stuff that we're about to finish, and I'll get that for you guys when it's done. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the intro. So you guys have anything, just kind of give me a shout. If you need me, just get hold of me. I'm on the website kt at mcsus.com, or if you want to get into chat, get to a website mcsus.com and click on the chat button. Just kind of type in a message, and then I'll get to it. I'll reply your message. Just leave your email if I don't answer directly, or anybody um, at the MCS staff answer directly, just leave a message and we'll answer, get back to you. If not, just message us directly on Facebook, and then we can respond to you as well. So if you have any problem, doesn't matter about the shipping product, any situation you run into that you can't resolve, or some you can't be resolved by other person, just get a hold of me. I'll able to take care of that for you. Just message me directly. And if you hear someone has a problem or have something that needs to be resolved, get us involved as well, so that way we can have, sometimes we're not in a grapevine to know about it, so we can't really resolve those problems until we be part of it. So we don't know about it, we can't help you. So help us to help those individuals that need help. I mean, otherwise we just have a situation where someone is unhappy about something that we don't know about. I don't know if you have answered a question about MCS. um, Johnny, anything? Just let me know. Are you guys 10 DEFCONs? Oh man, DEFCON is not a story in a way, Michael. It is. I believe that it just not. I don't think they mean by any harm by the video that they did. I just think that it was done in a haphazard way. I wish that they spend a little more time to understand the product a little bit more and know more about what the product can do, what it cannot do. We're perfectly fine with a review or information that's right. Every product has a setback, and every product has a strength and weaknesses. You like something, you say you like it. If you don't like something, you say you like it, but kind of put out what it is that dislike and what being liked. So in that sense, we're totally okay with it, but in a sense where it just the information was not fully um, displayed, and the information was not really put all together. So that's why we're kind of have to set the record straight on that matter. What about MCS projectile? Michael, MCS projectile, I tested last week. The dry band is still a little bit not right, so I have to make another batch of samples. So it should be done the coming week. I'm going to test again and see how well it flies. I shot 100 yards, and it was shooting okay, but not perfect. I don't want to get the production running until I get that right. So not a week or two, I should able to give you the information where it is at. Are they pushed back more because of some issue that they are having? Jamie, because of the dry band. The dry band I'm making has to be perfect in size, perfect in thickness, because it is the instrument that will interact with the barrel. So at the same time, that little part, it being assembled onto the projectile itself. Now the word is that it has to be just right, the right size, the right thickness, the right shape. The right material. We try different material. We made a really soft rubber material, and when we assemble it, the material actually shift around, and it's not become a perfect circle around the around the projectile, so it causes a problem. And then we use a harder material, but that hard material, it interact with the barrel too much and also cause an issue. So we have to find something in between and get the right size. Right now, barrels are made totally different size. I mean, you get 0.683, 0.685. I mean, totally different size barrel for totally different markers. So we have to get the right size, and if not, then we kind of stick to one size that kind of fit to everything. Which, at the same time, that can also change performance when you guys go shoot them. So we have to make a decision on that as well. Um, Sorry, can't respond. Okay. No problem at all. So just message me, you guys, have any question. All right, guys, any question, comment, concern, you can hit me directly. I'll be able to address them for you. Again, I appreciate every single one of you for being part of the show. Just ask questions. Again, it is it's an honor for me to have you guys on the show. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll have it, and good evening, guys. Take care, right? I'll play the intro right here, and then I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, you guys able to enjoy your weekend, and I'm able to make out to an event. I'll let you guys know if I'm able to make out to the event at the 9/11.